Hello, my friends. Today we're playing Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Now, I haven't played this game yet, so you are about to, maybe this is your first time seeing someone play this game or listening to someone play this game. Either way, first time for everyone. So I believe it's a lot like, I don't know, SimCity. What is the other one? The other one's escaping me right now. But they're all kind of similar, maybe? I don't know. So, anyways, this is my first time giving this a try. And again, we are using the same mic as last time. Is this not crispy? Is this not what the people want? So I have a background in history. Fun fact for you. I used to teach history. Actually, I still kind of do. So world history, like Russian history, has always fascinated me. And I won't get into any specifics of any current histories or past histories. But Russian history has always been interesting to me. However, my focus has been on Canadian and Indigenous histories. That's where I really shine, and that's my bread and butter. However, I've kind of dabbled in really all areas of history. And Russian history is up there. And I'll give you a little story as we wait for this to load. My step-grandfather, I've called him my grandfather, but my step-grandfather, he was born in a labor camp in Germany in 1944. He and his brother were born there in 1944. Now, his mother was a Polish seamstress, and his father was a Russian soldier. And what the Nazis used to do was, if you were Slavic, they rounded you up and put you into these labor camps, or the unlucky ones were put into the extermination camps. So he was born in that labor camp in 1944. And he doesn't remember much of it. He told me that his brother, who was born before him in 41, but he died in that camp. A little sad history. He would end up immigrating. He always called himself Polish, not Russian. But he ended up immigrating to Canada, I believe, in the 60s. And then he met my grandmother sometime in the 70s or 80s. I'm not too up and up on the details. He's since passed away. But yeah, that's some history. Okay, greetings, comrade. I am Nikolai Mikolov, the second secretary of the Communist Party. So this is directly after Stalin. I will guide you to build the greatest Soviet republic using the Soviet Union's outstanding architecture and factory designs. But first, the basics. Look around the map and control so we understand how things work in our Soviet republic. Close this window and your first objectives will appear. Close that window. Alright, the UI is tiny. Holy, look at this down here. Okay, hold the right button and move the mouse. We are zooming. Zoom, 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 zoom. Get used to having one hand on the keyboard. That's what I'm doing. Hold the right button. Oh, there we go. Scroll the scroll wheel. Hold down the middle button to navigate the camera. Oh, there we go. Use WASD. X and C. Pivot, pivot, pivot. You can also toggle names on the mini-map. Hold and change position. Oh, shit. Okay. If you hover over the icons, you can see where natural resources such as coal and oil are. But you'll need to complete certain research first. So where is... It's not showing up anything. Toggle city names. Toggle, 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 toggle. So let's see here. We have Proverbium, Stratton, Ilios, Arvreu, I don't know, Nima, Romadio, Apotomo. I think these are all made up. If there is a Russian listener, viewer, subscriber who wants to correct me, like Lupa, that can't be a real thing. That is not a real thing. Western and Soviet borders. Great work, comrade. We have two neighbors, the USSR and Western countries. It's helpful to start building near one of their customs houses for easy and cheaper import or export. I advise you to mostly trade with the Soviet customs house, which take and pay in rubles, which you have more of. Plus, it will help strengthen the Soviet Union. Let's do it. However, you can also trade with Western countries. Just note that you have far less foreign exchange reserves in dollars, so it might be better to save them for special Western vehicles instead of everyday expenses. Alright, noted. Soviet Union, good. Western spies, bad. This is a customs house on a Soviet border. Start trading. You need a road or railway. Yep. Okay, thank you, comrade, for your attention. I hope you will continue your education in successfully building a socialist paradise. You can start on another course or get advice from me or my colleagues. Regards, Nikolai, Second Secretary of the Communist Republic. Nikolai was an interesting guy. I would encourage you to look him up. He wanted to end Stalin's policies of... Stalin really focused on making him central to the Russian Republic, the Soviet Republic, as it was. He started a process of getting his pictures up all around the country. He started the process of the Stalinization of Russia, so that Russia and the USSR were almost one and the same. Now, Nikolai wanted to end that kind of that God complex that the first Secretary of the Communist Republic of the United Socialist Soviets Republic had. So he ended a lot of policies. He also started new policies. All these different people here. Locked. Okay, build a simple city where all our needs of our citizens are fulfilled. Greetings, comrade. I'm Mikhail Vlasov, maybe? Chief Architect and City Planner of our Soviet Republic. I will show you the basic knowledge you should know when you plan a new city. Thanks, Mikhail. Okay, let's start building a road. Let's get this road built. Okay. So, build asphalt. Normal asphalt. Where do I... Anywhere? Oh, wait. Build. It said what? 750 meters? Holy. This is a big road. 750. Is it going to snap into a straight line? Because I don't want to build something that's not straight. Okay. Oh, it says the azimuth. Alright, so there's an azimuth that tells you what degrees you are off by. I'm going to assume azimuth means you done fucked up. Okay, so that's going to cost me 29,000 rubles. I'm going to assume that's a lot. Or that's not. I don't know. So build at least 750. Yeah, it's, okay. Go. Oh. What now? Wait. Go fast. You gonna build it? No, it builds in real time. Yes. Alright. Yep, done. Oh, sweet. Okay, residential buildings. Our city will need flats for our citizens. Build any residential buildings. Okay, let me build. Large pals. Okay, so I see the road. There is a road there. So let's get you. Price funded with rubles. I mean, how else am I gonna pay for that? So how many people can fit in this one, though? Oh, I see. So 157 are in this one. So let's get you. Ooh. Okay, so that is good to know, buds. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get you in a straight line here. Boom. Now let's make a block. Let's make like a little nifty block here. Why can't you go straight? What the hell? Alright, maybe we'll focus on that another time. Let's get you right here. Oh yeah, bud. Okay, so that should be enough. That should be enough. Fast forward, we gotta start the Soviet Republic. 471? What? Alright, I guess I'll build one more. If you ask nicely. Okay, let's get our Soviet Republic off to a fantastic start. Go, go, go. 682, we are golden. The basic needs of every citizen are food, meat, and clothes. Is meat not food? Alright, let's build the shopping center. Shop, shop, shop. I kind of want... What does that mean at the back? What does that mean? Is that like loading and unloading? Important for upcoming objectives. Keep in mind, requires a road connection. Huh? Don't they all require road connections? Okay, let's get you there. Let's build another road, though. Because I like having shit in blocks. Shopping for everyone. Stop popping up on me. Ooh, let's get the alcohol. That creates a happy Soviet Republic. Let's build a pub or two. The same way as we made the shopping center. Ensure all residential buildings will have access to it by foot. Gotta get this azimuth in the right direction. Azimuth, azimuth, azimuth. It's all about the azimuth. Okay, are we making our own alcohol, or is this just... I don't want to import alcohol. I want to make my own alcohol. Some citizens may like to participate in sport. So let's put it next. Okay, follow me on this. Follow me on this. Let's get it next to the pub. And that way, the people can cheer on their favorite team and have a little spot to drink at the same time. Is that crazy? Let's get all the... Oh, Yes. Okay, this was meant to be. This was meant to be. Okay, residential buildings have access to sports field. What? Missing staff. Okay, let's blow this up. Wait. Oh shit. Okay, where the hell? Okay, what the heck am I doing? What am I doing here? Did I screw this? Okay. Yeah, I know. Let me build some access. I have screwed this up and... Oh, here we go. Alright, we're back. Alright, so let's build it here. Let's build it here. I seen the green. Oh, there's a green boy right there. A little green lad. Okay, if we turn it this way. Green lad. Pedestrians. Foot traffic. Foot traffic. Foot traffic. You walk there. You walk here. You walk there. Yeah, I don't know. I did something. Cinema. Gotta watch some movies. I don't like. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I don't like here. I want this to be organized because it does something to my lizard brain. How come I don't have the azimuth on this one? Give me some azimuth. You. Get here. Yes. Oh. Oh. Look at our Soviet Republic. They don't have access to cinema. They just walk. Just walk, my buds. Get out of here. There's a song that's been stuck in my head. I don't know how many days at this point. What the hell am I doing? What? Can I just pick it up and move it? Let me pick you up and move you. No. No. Maybe I can't. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna blow you up. You don't get any cinema. Yeah, don't get nothing, my buds. Build my precious. Okay, no access. You do have access. Every Soviet republic needs loyal citizens. Higher loyalty means citizens will react less negatively when there are problems. These people are going to learn to fear us. Build at least 3 monuments. I want the most imposing monument. Ooh, Lenin? That's a little spooky, isn't it? Let's get Lenin in here. Yeah. Nope. Can you fit in here? Is that like in front? Where? In front of the buildings? Oh, yeah. Okay, Lenin. Spook him there. Eternal Flame? Yeah, spook him over here. There's an error message that just popped up. I have no idea what it's in. Oh. Where can I spook you all at? Okay, spook him here. 1, 2, 3. Children's playground. This is not as spooky. Okay, about religion, religious sympathy is something some of our citizens may feel from time to time. When you start your game on an old map where old cities are present, they usually contain churches where the citizens can pray. However, there is no space in our Soviet society for God and religion, and that is very true. They wanted the people to not question the powers at be because they were following other teachings. They wanted the only teachings, the only morality, the only subservience, not to a god, not to a religion, but to the Soviet state. Let's make sure there are enough people in our republic. Do any of these people have jobs? I don't think they do. Yeah. Okay, invite 10 immigrants from the Soviet bloc. 10, 10, 10. Oh. Max that out. Max this puppy out. Okay, need 40 more. How many we got in here? 112 out of 157 max. We're good. That's it. Move in, my precious. Oh, now we gotta get this one filled up too. Okay, make sure that your workers are taken care of. Purchase goods for our stores that each resource is filled to at least 50%. So let's click on you. Let's make sure you have everything that you need. Food, 5 tons. Meat, again, I don't know what the difference between food and meat is, but there is a difference. Let's get some electronics. Let's get some clothes. People need to wear clothes. Is it coming in? Alcohol, girl, the alcohol. Yes. Thank you, comrade, for your attention. I hope you learned how to build a city. I will be at hand should you need more information from me. You can access the government icon. From the left panel to learn more, regards, Mikhail. He's the chief architect and city planner. Thank you, Mikhail. We got a lot of shit here to go through. So what we're going to do, we're going to end our first video here. There's a lot to go through. So let's end it here, and then we're going to continue on to the basics of agriculture. And then we can start to get the Soviet Republic going, my dudes. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for watching today. And I appreciate it. We're going to save this one. Save to cloud. Create new save. We're going to call this one Mew. Alright, works for me. Saving game. So we're going to come to this again later on, but I appreciate everyone sticking around and watching with me, and we're going to build the best Soviet Republic that you can build. Okay, comrades, thank you so much for watching, and